Thank you for visiting Citizenship Ready. Subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Like and
Name all the federal political parties in the House of Commons and their leaders.
Conservative Poilievre, NDP Singh, Liberal Trudeau, Bloc Québécois Blanket, Green Party May, Conservative Poilievre, Green May, Liberal Trudeau, Bloc Québécois du Spi, NDP Mulker, Green May, Liberal Ray, Bloc Québécois Pale, Liberal Ignatieff, Conservative Ambrose, NDP Termal, Green May.
The federal political parties in the House of Commons and their leaders are the Conservative Party led by Poilievre, the New Democratic Party led by Singh, the Liberal Party led by Trudeau, the Bloc Québécois led by Blanket, and the Green Party led by May. Name 6 responsibilities of citizenship: getting a job, making money, raising a family, paying taxes, mowing your lawn, voting in provincial elections, voting in municipal elections only, joining a political party, getting a job, obeying the law, driving safely, picking up litter, caring for the environment, not littering, paying taxes, obeying the law, helping others, respecting others, obeying the law, taking responsibility for oneself and one's family, helping others in the community, voting in elections, serving on a jury, protecting and enjoying our heritage and environment. 6 responsibilities of citizenship in Canada include obeying the law, taking responsibility for oneself and one's family, helping others in the community, voting in elections, serving on a jury, and protecting and enjoying our heritage and environment. Name the 5 regions of Canada: Midwest, North, South, East, Central, Maritimes, Ontario, Quebec, Prairies, and British Columbia. Atlantic, Central, Prairie, West Coast, and North, West, Central, East, Prairies, and Territories. The 5 regions of Canada are the Atlantic region, the Central region, the Prairie region, the West Coast region, and the Northern region. Name 3 additional rights protected by the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms: freedom of speech, right to own land, and right to a fair trial. Mobility rights, multiculturalism, and Aboriginal people's rights. Right to ski anywhere in Canada, moving rights, and right to public assembly. Right to vote, right to speak publicly, and security rights. 3 additional rights protected by the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms are: mobility rights, which allow Canadians to move freely within the country; multiculturalism, which protects the cultural diversity of Canadian society; and Aboriginal people's rights, which recognizes and protects the rights of Indigenous peoples in Canada. Name two fundamental freedoms protected by the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. Freedom of conscience and religion, and freedom of association. Equality rights, and to care for Canada's heritage. Basic freedoms and obeying laws. Aboriginal people's rights, and to volunteer. Two fundamental freedoms protected by the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms are freedom of conscience and religion, which allows individuals to hold and practice their beliefs, and freedom of association, which guarantees the right to join and participate in groups or organizations. Name two key documents that contain our rights and freedoms. The Canadian Constitution and English Common Law, Civil Code of France and the Canadian Constitution, Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms and Magna Carta, the Great Charter of Freedoms, laws passed by Parliament and English Common Law. Two key documents that contain rights and freedoms in Canada are the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, which is part of the Constitution Act, 1982, and the Magna Carta, an influential historical document that laid the foundation for the protection of individual rights and liberties. Name two responsibilities of the federal government. National defense and firefighting. National defense and foreign policy. Citizenship and highways. Recycling and education. Two responsibilities of the federal government in Canada are national defense, which includes the protection and security of the country, and foreign policy, which involves managing international relations and representing Canada's interests globally. Name two responsibilities of the provincial and territorial government. Citizenship and foreign policy. Health and education. Defense and currency. Criminal law and interprovincial trade. Two responsibilities of the provincial and territorial governments in Canada are health, which includes the administration and delivery of healthcare services, and education, which involves the management of schools and educational systems within their jurisdictions. On what date did Nunavut become a territory? July 1, 1867, April 1, 1999, June 24, 1995, March 31, 1949. Nunavut became a territory of Canada on April 1, 1999. It was created as a result of the Nunavut Land Claims Agreement, which established the territory and granted self-government to the Inuit people of the region. 1/3 of all Canadians live in which province? Quebec, Ontario, Northwest Territories, Manitoba. 1/3 of all Canadians live in the province of Ontario. Ontario is the most populous province in Canada, with a significant portion of the country's population residing there.
I hope you enjoyed watching. Subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Like and share.